Previously on 999. Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. Oh, that's fun.
My friend.
Yeah? Your friend.
Our good friend Alim.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at Big Ben.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, hey, it's Big Ben. He's like, oh, it's not Big Ben. I'm like, what?
7.
But, my God, like, my whole life has been a lie up until this point. If that is not Big Ben, then where's Big Ben? He's like, that's Queen Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is the bell inside of it.
Oh, wow.
So good. So good. What's going on? And welcome, everybody. That's gold, Nyan. That's gold. Welcome to the NyanCave. My name is Tom. This guy is Clay. Do you know what they say?
That American knowledge just blanketing over everything else is fake news, I tell you.
Oh, man. Everything is fake news except for American knowledge and haircuts. Is what I say.
Yes. I did get a wonderful haircut.
You did.
From
you
Bill
did.
at Barber & Co.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
District. Super nice guy.
Right?
From Vancouver.
One more time. That's Bill from Barber & Co. in the Financial District. Bill at Barber & Co. in the Financial District.
Guy.
So nice.
He actually is a super nice guy, though. I love getting my haircut with him. He loves Star Wars, and he's in a metal band.
Is he?
I know.
You know, people aren't just in metal bands always.
I know, right?
You know?
Let's plug his metal band. What is it called?
Spirit Box, actually.
Spirit Box.
Yeah.
Bill from Spirit Box.
I'm not huge into metal myself, so I haven't checked him out yet, but if you find yourself wanting to.
There you go. I was going to say,
maybe it's your thing.
Is he a super talkative barber?
I would say about like as socially awkward as me, which makes it nice. Because like we're both trying to find things to talk about.
Yeah.
And we're both a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Yeah. See,
it's always, I hate when the lady's much more, or the guy or lady is much more charismatic. It's mostly the ladies who do that. Oh my God, so this, and this. I'm like, I can't keep up with you.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
And all the dead air is your fault now. Fuck. Hey, God damn it. Leave me alone.
See, I like when they're talkative like that, because then I put the gay on. And I'm like, oh my God, I know, right? And they're like, oh my God. And then it just makes it really easy.
And you just get to let it all fly.
Yeah, I just have to get my gay moment, and
nice.
And then I've successfully socially interacted with someone and expressed my diversity. So
deliver your huge wiener.
Oh man, in a big package.
Huge package. You just open it up, and oh my God,
it's a large wiener.
I'm gonna go to a butcher and get a massive wiener.
Oh God.
I just feel like that's a thing you can do.
Well, can I get a massive wiener?
You gotta wait for it too. You gotta like just walk in with the box and wait for them to be like, wow, that's a big package. Why, thank you.
Can I?
Believe what's in here? It's just a huge wiener.
God damn it! Hey, Typical viewer, thank you so much, PKMN to Pig, for the $2 holla. Last video of this game glitched. Will it be fixed? Yes.
It should be, yeah. It should
yes.
Be. Yeah, I had to roll back my video drivers.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Damn updates. I don't know what they do.
Damn updates. What do they do?
Yeah.
But that's all fixed. And we are playing 999. We're playing 999 Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. PST until the game is complete. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell buttons, and all those things. Follow our Discords where we announce all of our streams.
Discord's
as
good.
They happen.
There's a lot of good information. Also, new emojis.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
How excited is everyone for new emojis?
New emoji.
Ooh.
Is it in there? Check out the newest emoji. All right. Now I want to get into this gameplay. We've barbered and code as much as I think we can.
Code and barbered?
Code and barbered. Coded barber. Oh my God. Is your barber 0?
Ooh, maybe.
Could be. Could be. All right. So we saved in slot 4. You will be.
Induced hasn't seen these. Oh my God. So good.
Wait, it said, you'll be starting from the beginning of the game.
Please select a save slot. No, wait. Click to save.
What?
That's wrong. Go back. What are we doing?
Wait.
And sorry, we have a couple donations here. Oh yes, PK, when we got that. I demand that you stop having streams so late. I just got home from the aquarium. Now I have to go to family dinner. I can't get out of.
You went
at least
to
at the
start a new
Japanese
game.
restaurant. They cook the food and play the show at the same time. That sounds so cool, Mono, bro.
What?
That'll be fun.
Oh man.
Wait, what did you do?
I just closed the game because it was in the wrong place. I think I just might have hit load, or sorry, save instead of load.
BB versus Nyan Champ.
Oh my God. You got it wrong other way. Put it the other way so that we're looking at each other. Well, kind of. We'll never look at each other. For some reason, we always look off.
I know. Okay. I definitely I gravitated away from you. I guess.
All right. Continue. That's it. I just pressed start. That's all. Okay. Yes. Please select the data.
March Madness or this. Well, why not both?
One of both.
Sports and this are things that you can tune in and out of.
What is March Madness about?
March Madness is...
I was about to say football.
It's open.
Basketball. It's open.
Basketball.
Basketball.
It's all the 64 college teams come together and duke it out to see who is the champion. It's like their big tournament.
Yep.
And there's a big, like, not only is it kind of exciting because it's over a very short period of time that they're playing constantly, but people bet on how it's going to win. And Warren Buffett put up $1 billion last year if you could bet from the beginning of the thing, bet every single thing correctly. So you had to say like which team was going to win, then which one of your hypothetical wins was going to win, and which one of those hypothetical wins was going to win.
Wow.
Till you get to the end. But if you got it all correct, which is apparently worse odds than winning the lottery, you get $1 billion.
Goddamn.
There you go. Because there's always upsets and stuff. All right. We in it to win it. All right. We will seek a way out. A narrow hallway stretched out before them.
Okay. Hurry!
You only got 9 seconds. Lotus and Clover leapt through the door, and I stayed outside and fucking killed them. No, just me. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in their bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, I was joking.
He stopped.
I was joking. He looked to his left, toward door 7. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned around and she looked towards him. Their eyes met.
June.
You only have 9 seconds, bro.
Jumpy.
They nodded. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds.
What the hell are you doing?
Then someone took hold of Junpei's arm and hauled him bodily
through the door.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 'Twas merely a jape. 'Twas merely a jape. He heard the sound of the numbered door slam shut behind him. Oof. His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Lotus snapped at him and he ran to the dead. Junpei and Clover followed her as fast as they could. Cheers.
It stopped.
With a shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm, aloof perhaps.
Pointless.
She muttered to herself without emotion and began to walk down the hallway, leaving behind a confused Junpei and Lotus. Lotus watched the girls receding back in the mix of frustration and curiosity.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Says the Lotus.
Her sarcasm seemed a little more biting than was perhaps necessary, but she sighed and started after the younger girl.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake. Too late now. I better catch up to them.
I love how we actually took the harm route this time.
Nice. After taking a moment to catch his breath, Junpei followed.
Oh, it's a dead end.
The hallway made a number of turns before at last coming to a dead end.
There's a door on the left, though.
Then it's not a dead end, is it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. For a few minutes, they stood in front of the door examining it. Laboratory. Above the door was a plate with the word laboratory engraved on it.
A laboratory? Huh.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei.
Huh?
Please. You first.
Junpei suspected...
Whatever happened to ladies first?
I know,
Jesus,
right?
Is chivalry dead here? My God.
Junpei suspected that her politeness was motivated by something other than respect.
Ugh, fine.
Junpei muttered to himself and then pushed open the iron door. Without handles. That's pretty impressive.
You and door physics. Let it go.
His first steps inside were tentative and careful. But as he examined the room, it became clear there was no imminent danger. Lotus followed him, and Clover brought up the rear.
It was a dead end.
Yeah,
with
totally.
some doors.
Yeah. The room they found themselves in was divided into 2 separate areas by a curved wall.
Oh my god.
Oh god, this is very Saw feeling. A thick glass window built into the wall made it possible to see into the other side of the division.
You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
Junpei walked to the window and looked through.
What the hell?
He wasn't sure what else to say. Oh, that's a puzzle. In the center of the room, shaped like a quarter circle, a mannequin lay on what looked like a medical exam table.
Operation.
Looks so creepy.
Damn.
Okay,
right?
You're not allowed to play because you're gonna rip out the cord and break it. Oh man. Okay, that looks so creepy. Junpei jumped a little. He hadn't noticed Lotus come up next to him.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy
that's
either way.
uncomfortable.
Don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know.
I was thinking it and then you did it. Well, I don't know.
I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
She was gripping her arms. The knuckles on her hands were white.
Wait, where's Clover?
I always wondered, like, white knuckle. Like, is it a really tight grip?
See, you can see the white right there.
Yeah. Oh,
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's like it's clenched.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. She was still standing near the entrance of the room. Her face had the appearance of calm, but it was drawn and somehow sad.
What is she?
All their faces are drawn.
There was something almost pitiful about her. Junpei walked over to her and, as kindly as he could, spoke.
Are you okay?
Clover looked away.
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
It's actually in the rules.
I know, literally.
Junpei, you just don't get it!
Clover bit her lip and was
Tell
silent for a
me,
moment.
okay? Stop telling me you're gonna get it if you don't explain it to me. Of course I don't get it. Frickin' Benhilder? Gilgamesh? What is this shit? God, don't speak in half-baked Japanese if you don't even know what you're saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Her cry took Junpei by surprise and he stumbled backwards a few steps
My
alarmed.
brother's not the kind of person who just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Lotus killed him.
Yeah.
Junpei had nothing to say. Lotus, jolted from her mannequin nightmare by Clover's voice, turned towards them.
What happened?
Clover's eyes slid to Lotus and then back to Junpei.
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Finished, she turned around. Before Junpei or Lotus could say anything, Clover had begun to walk away.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
No, she's gonna go in the room and, oh no! He might as well have been talking to a wall for all the notice she took of his cries. Not even slowing down, she made for the doorway cut into the wall in front of her. Without even slowing, she passed through the door.
Clover, watch out above you!
I told so, as it were. And without warning, an iron gate fell from the ceiling like a portcullis ceiling Clover in.
What the heck?
Can we get a definition
What's going on here?
Portcullis?
Porculus?
Porculus. Can we get a definition on that?
Porculus?
Porculus. I think it's a porculus.
I bet you it means 9.
Oh, definitely.
That or like a guillotine of sorts.
A strong, heavy grating sliding up and down in vertical grooves, lowered by to block the gateway.
So it's not sliding like a portcullis, which makes sense. Port like a door.
Portcullis.
but it's not like that. It is.
Oh, they spelled it wrong. Apparently, it should be portcullis.
Yeah, with an I.
Oh.
Portcullis.
Portcullis.
Ooh, she has a pretty voice.
Portcullis.
Oh.
Hey, hi.
Can you hire her to read our donations?
Nice.
Portcullis.
They're all just gonna say portcullis though.
Hey, Naomi. Big gate at a castle. Nice. All right. Clover grabbed hold of the iron bars and shook them as hard as she could.
Hang on. I'll get it open.
No, you won't. Sorry. I gotta stop
You'll
that.
never do it on your own.
Maybe she'd have a better attitude if she died.
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Maybe, yeah.
I definitely feel like that guy who's yelling at the horror movie screen. Don't go in there! Don't! What are you doing? Stop it!
Oh my God. She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. Dead.
Dead.
Sewer.
Oh, she's toe dead, and you grab the popcorn and chew loudly. You're like, nom, nom, nom.
Oh man, definitely.
Start lighting your cigarettes.
Junpei grabbed the bars and pulled.
I've seen this movie before. She doesn't make it.
Oh man. In a moment, Lotus joined him. All three of them pulled as hard as they could, but see, this is the problem though. All three of them are pulling, but she's on one side. She has to push. That's either actually measuring each other.
Well, they failed that puzzle and they all died.
And they all died. Oh man, okay.
Damn it! It's not moving.
God damn it!
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Oh no. Oh, God,
Just
no.
what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it.
Nice.
Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Yes, I'm on it.
Okay, okay. Hey, we got some stuff to look at. Oh, not updated, but we got
Athena!
Portcullis.
Athena and Oshima. Portcullis.
Portcullis.
Portcullis. Thank you so much, Athena.
Hey, typical viewer. Want help getting out? Okay, we gotta leave you alone. Bye.
Portcullis.
Seek a way out. Hey, Ginger.
Portcullis. 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 Portcullis.
Poppy, is that you? Thank you so much, GD. We got, oh, just loaded Portcullis, Portcullis,
Wait. That one wasn't done yet.
Titty.
Oh, there it is.
Titty.
Perfect. Moving
Oh,
on.
no more, fine. All right, so we're outside here. We're looking at the top down of the room. We look pretty good. I got some stuff to look at over here. What's that little thing over there? A little piece of chalk on the table?
This is all we have, eh?
Got a pres. Oh yeah, that's it. Just this, and then we gave her all the fun stuff in here. I wanted to look at all this stuff. I take it less searching in here, more doing, more searchy.
Well, we'll probably plug some of those cables into his chest.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds about right. And then this seems like a sound thing.
No,
Like,
it's a sink where you want to
that's
wash
right.
their hands before.
Yeah, top down of a sink. I get it.
Yeah.
But it could be some sort of elaborate speaker system. Also,
Oh, sorry.
I've heard that there is a girl better than Ladder, and her name is Mannequin.
Oh, baby, mannequin. It's not a mannequin, I tell you that much.
Mannequin do.
Yep.
Also, Tom, you're the voice of Clover. Clay, you're the
Nice.
voice of
Lotus.
Lotus.
All right. Clover, there's a door in the back, isn't there? Wait right there. I'll take a look. Nice. Oh no, it's locked. I can't get it to move.
I almost wonder if, for the sake of this, we should just slide Neandrid over to the Clover.
Oh.
Well, anyone's in the room. I know.
Why
I'm
wouldn't it be
soaring
nice?
I'm
No,
soaring
but
it.
wouldn't it be nice? But that's not the casting that we got. Hey, Ella, the scared cat. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the sub button. Yo, we're playing through 999 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 3:30 p.m. until it's done. Then we're moving on.
I can
Sexy
be the
belly dancer.
narrator.
Let's go. The interior narrator.
Alligator.
If you'd like, I can be the narrator.
Sexy
No,
belly
that's
dancer.
fine.
I'm channeling.
Okay.
Well, we
Channeling
can
it.
send Clover over your way.
But I was not
I didn't
cast.
even want to.
I wasn't cast as Clover.
You weren't cast as narrator either.
You weren't cast as narrator. You just sort of took it.
Yeah, it's mine now.
Oh.
It's like the room in the basement. I just took it.
Fine.
It was your room to start with.
No, you're Clover.
By the way, not.
Was that the case?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The Android moved in, and I was like, just kidding. Junpei. What's happening here?
You were cast.
Okay.
You must play the role you were cast for.
Do something, please. Okay.
Narrator.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. That's a weird little perspective change. What do I got going on here? Glass. Okay. Oh, I get to look in the room now. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it is it's all black. Ooh. There's a pen lying over here. I think somebody probably used it to make the table black. Huh. Well, if they only used the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh. This is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it.
Not that she would know what ones are.
Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cables. I can see the wires inside. Okay.
Did you almost fall asleep? No, I feel like I had something in my eye.
Oh.
I was trying to get it out.
I guess this drain is for water, huh? Or blood. Well, there's nothing here. Stairs? Those are the stairs I just came down. The bars and the gate are just above me. Okay, cool.
Thanks, guys.
I wonder what this is. This thing looks just like a voltmeter. And is this the control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even though I turn all the switches on, nothing happens.
No, this
Sync.
is Patrick.
So I think that there's potential talk of Clover being recast if you wish.
Oh, done. Do it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Just because you have a lot of lines as Junpei and the narrator?
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Okay. I will now be the Clover.
All right, this is you.
I wonder what they washed here.
Oh, yeah.
There's these weird colored stains all over the sink.
All right, nothing on
Weird
that
color
pole.
stains. Clover
Okay,
wouldn't know about
we're
those.
ready. We're ready for the table.
Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something.
What the hell were they doing in there? Huh. Why is she all quiet now?
They were doing experiments on humans. Probably.
Oh man, now she looks sad. There's a mannequin lying on the exam table. I can't really see it very well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. Alright, alright. Okay.
More Crow's voice. Oh no.
Okay, look at all this. Lots going on. Let's start, let's start here. Boxes, nice. They're cardboard boxes. There's some papers and stuff in them. Nice.
What's in the boxes? They look quite full, like my breasts.
Massive wieners, how convenient. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiment, but it's really all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it.
Oh my god, there's more things with the mannequin in here, guys.
Ah, cardboard box filled with papers. Okay, back on. Oh, hello.
Nice try, Nyanny. Ooh. Ethanol.
That would take off.
Yeah.
Ethanol. I wonder if this is for antisepsis.
Sepsis.
Oh, it says anhydrous ethanol. Anhydrous? Is that different from the regular ethanol?
Come on, that's common knowledge. Anhydrous ethanol is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker.
Come on, game.
Marker.
Make it a little harder than that.
Permanent marker.
Anything
Oh,
else?
sorry.
There's nothing here anymore. It's empty. All right. This side. Whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right all have little red lights on them. Red lights, huh? Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yep, just as I thought. Locked. Tight, all 9 of them.
Very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's anything important in here.
Yeah, probably. All right.
These lockers are a little larger than my breasts or the one on the top.
Mm.
Only a little bit, though.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything useful in here, like breasts. And no, nothing. Can I, I guess that's all there is there. Cool. All right. Keyboard. The mouse. This is the computer. The power isn't on.
Actually, it's the monitor.
Well, there is a power button. Whoa, whoa,
This
Lotus!
was a waste of time.
You're
Lotus.
famous! Look at
Oh
this!
my god, she's on that computer
What?
screen.
I don't see. Oh, this is you.
I don't see a power cable.
Oops. Ah, you're right. No power cable. This thing isn't even connected to a main computer, though. It's got a monitor, keyboard, and mouse, but that's it. Just sticking the power cable in isn't going to do anything.
Oh, I don't know about that. Could be one of those fancy iMacs, you know?
Ooh, could be.
Oh my god, the mannequin! Things are still happening with it.
All right. All right, so definitely going to have an on-off key. This is a keyhole.
This looks like a keyhole for the activation key. I know about this because I have massive breasts.
Hmm.
There are 2 levers here,
One for each breast.
one for each breast. Do you think they'll activate something?
They might turn something on. Well, why don't you move one?
All right, I'll give it a try.
Oh my god, you're gonna murder a... Nope.
Nope. Doesn't look like anything's happened.
Okay, okay. Only thing about the room that's changed is that lever is now down. Not very impressive. Okay. Clock?
The hands on the clock have stopped moving.
Yeah, at
Because it's past 1. It's past
1:25.
1.
1:26. The clock may have stopped, but time goes on.
Ooh, you're a poet now.
Ooh, nice. No time to screw around.
You know what's interesting about 126? It has
It
the
all
root
adds
of
up to
9.
9. I need to figure a way out of here. This is right. Oh, cables. I wonder if that cable is connected to.
Okay, one side of this thing is in the room with us. The other side extends in the laboratory where Clover is.
Okay.
And the mannequin who's still here.
In other words, the console in front of us is connected to the device in the laboratory. Okay. Let's see. I think this thing's supposed to power that machine in the other room.
Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that.
Good talk.
Like your dick. I'm sorry. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. Like your... This is a really old type of keyboard.
Okay. I haven't clicked on this yet. Keyhole. I might be able to activate this thing if I put the right key in. Okay. Nice.
There's a lot of stuff here.
I don't know how we could use any of these.
Like your dick. Well, I can say for sure I do know how to use at least one of these things.
Which one?
The one on top. I think it's a power cable.
The power cable, huh? I'll take that. Nice.
Hey,
okay.
power cable. Nice.
Oh man, giraffes are in here. Let's search this thing. Okay, this is definitely a power cable. Do you remember when they didn't have power? Okay. Can I look at anything else? Stands for various pieces of equipment. Some of them might be useful. Okay, just not yet, I guess.
This looks like a control for some kind of electric lock. The red light is on.
Then it's got to be locked.
There's a green light just below it. Although, that one isn't lit, unlike this tree! Every time I have to do
I know.
that.
It's in the YouTube terms of service,
I
actually. If you're a
know.
YouTuber, you have to. Every time you hear lit, blow up. You know, that's just how it goes.
Yes, but how are we gonna unlock it? There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password.
I have no idea. This looks like the control for
guys.
an electronic lock. Thank you, everybody. That face is pretty good at oh-ing.
Nice, man.
Maybe we should like purse the lips a little more out, you know, so they can If we can get that light to turn green, then maybe we can get Clover back. Okay.
Caveman finds fire.
Clover, there's a door over here too. Clover.
I was looking
Red Rover,
the-
we call Clover over.
I'll be right there.
I can hear her over there. Is this door gonna...
Damn it.
Oh, man.
God damn it!
I can't open it. Clover!
Contract your
What
lip.
about your side?
It won't work. There's just this mannequin. I can't even move the knob.
Okay.
The
Cool.
mannequin doesn't have a knob.
Ew.
He is a knob.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Go for the marker. Pass the ethanol.
I was thinking the power cable.
Oh,
in
power
this
cable.
thing.
Yeah, do the power cable thing first.
This monitor doesn't have a power cable. So one end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other. Is she from this game? I just realized that. Lotus?
No.
No, it should be. Hey, thank you so much.
It's not actually a rule demonetized for representing YouTube policies.
What? Oh man, but we got that email from the
Logan
CEO.
Paul.
Yeah, CEO of YouTube, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
CEO Paul. And I thought that's how it went. Damn it.
Thank you for that.
Boop, boop. The YouTube police. Boop, boop. It's the YouTube police.
Oh, soon, very soon, we're going to change this to a big yellow $sign.
Big yellow dollar sign. All right, and the end needs to plug into the under the desk. All right, let's just slip you in.
Hey, Valentine.
Huh? Oh, shoot. I can't use this.
What's wrong?
Cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not going to fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, we're going to need to plug... Oh, a plug to change the power cable to one with
An
2
adapter.
prongs. That's right. Huh. All right, all right.
I think Mannequin Kun is lonely.
Oh, all right, Kissy.
Clover,
Well,
what's Mannequin Kun doing?
quick. We're going to get out of here.
Okay, that's fine.
What I want. This. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent marker with it.
What am I gonna wipe with? The mannequin?
Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Ha! Just kidding. I guess. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Okay, so we have pieces. Okay.
I was serious. She should have used her clothes.
Yeah.
Check the box on the left.
There could be something in the mannequin, though.
It could be. We have to just point at it. Mannequin lying on the exam table. It's got a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. Oh, wait. Clover, you can use the cloth on the table. Can you use the cloth on the table?
Use, huh?
Soak in ethanol and then use it to wash off the stuff from the permanent marker, okay?
Right, okay, so I gotta soak the cloth with ethanol and then I huff it.
And then she's gonna light herself on fire.
Oh!
She's got the cloth, but she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of ethanol. Oh, it's got a child lock on it. When she's ready, I should ask her to work on that stuff on the table.
Damn child locks.
Soak the cloth in ethanol and... Junpei! It's working! It's wiping the permanent ink off!
Oh.
Huh. There's some kind of weird drawing under the permanent ink. What's the deal with the drawing? Oh, that's not me.
What's the deal with the drawing that Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table.
Well, click it.
I wonder what this is. There are a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid.
Oh, I can't see it from here. Clover, you got a pen and notebook, right? Could you write those numbers down and hand them to me through the bars?
Okay, Roger is the name of the mannequin. He told me.
I like how Clover's kind of getting into this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now she's literally locked in here. All right.
Here, Junpei. I wrote down all the numbers from the desk on here.
Papers with numbers on it acquired.
New material.
All right. All right. What?
It's in the file. The file is the right button.
All right. Oh, right. Look at all these
Clover's
things.
note.
All right. Oh, so
Oh, god damn it.
it's a Sudoku,
Might be.
which is 9s.
Or the worst game of tic-tac-toe you've ever seen.
They never got it. The note Clover copied from the stand in the laboratory. It has 4 numbers written with 9 separate cells. Okay. Okay. So, let me just see this real quick, because then that would be a 5. No, it wouldn't work. Wait, sorry. What am I doing? That'd be a... Oh, that doesn't work either.
What is it? How do they work again? Yeah,
All
every
roots have to equal 9.
right? So
Yeah.
like,
So we
each,
would
like,
have
diagonally and diagonally.
No, they go straight across. They have to count to 9. That's right. They have to count to 9, But it's not a Sudoku. It's not actually Sudoku. Unless it is. But I wonder what we got here. There's 9 cells. We have to add them all up. Oh, wait, so like 10.
I think I see some numbers on the mannequin that might be helpful.
5.
In the mannequin. We should talk to the mannequin.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Clover, what are you doing at the mannequin?
Stop looking at the freaking numbers. Relax. And I clicked on the mannequin a million times.
Oh my, it's your hand? Where are you touching the mannequin? Oh my God.
I'm trying to find the knob.
Oh God, stop. Mannequin looks so sad. I gotta admit, it's starting to feel kind of sorry for it. Sure, it's stable already. Nice. Am I getting attached to this thing? Maybe I should give it a name. How about Science Boy? Oh, what's this over here, though? Boom. Short flight of stairs. Science Boy is lying on the table.
Science Boy.
His poor head is full of electrodes. Science Boy is lying on the table. His poor head is full of electrodes.
Oh.
Science Boy is lying on the table. His poor head is full of electrodes. God damn it. What is happening before Science Boy is lying on the table? His poor head is full of electrodes. Damn it. What is it? It's a Science Boy lying on a table, head full of electrodes. Thank you, people. All right, emotional attachment achieved. Nice. Okay, so we got paper. 1, 2.
The papier.
What if I can get anything more out of Junpei?
I hope those numbers are going to be helpful.
Let's look back at those now.
Clover, these numbers.
Oh, right. Back.
You're dead.
No. What's flow? Oh.
You don't want to go flow. Don't touch flow.
Don't. File. Controls during an escape. Special functions. Item controls.
These aren't important.
No. I just want to see Clover's note again. 9 separate cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if it just like has to.
Full of electrodes.
12. 8. 30. Okay. What we got? Hey, Clover. Power. Oh, how are the power cables over there? Missing.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does the plug have a 3 prongs or 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she does have to kind of crouch down to get a look under there.
The cable on the monitor has, it's got 2 of those little metal thingies. What does that mean?
Nice.
What's
That's
happening?
it. Okay, can you unplug the cable and bring it over here?
Okay, but... Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer, so I can't take it over to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's no good then.
Well, how about just the plug?
What?
The plug. Well, maybe more like a connector? It's sort of a thing that makes a plug with 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies. Still useless?
Not useless at all. That's just what we were looking for.
Okay. Can you hold on for just a little bit?
And back down she goes.
All right. Unplugged. I'll hand it to you over the bars, okay?
Nice. We winning.
Here you go. Here you go. It's the 2-prong plug.
Thanks. Beautiful. Good. Look at it. What's it on the bottom, top? Anything? We're good? Let's look at this cable, actually. Okay. Oh, I bet we have to combine them, actually. Just realizing.
Okay.
Put the 2-prong plug into the head of this power cable. Bam!
2-prong power cable.
Don't do that, by the way.
What? Extenders?
No. Like you, I guess if you have to, you have to. But turning a 3-prong into a 2-prong, it's dangerous because the 3rd prong's a ground.
Yeah.
And if it's designed to have a ground, it should have a ground.
Doesn't really matter. Depends on what the source is.
Yeah.
Those adapters exist for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's like
Given the option, use 3 prongs.
It's like those.
Given the
it's
option.
like those regional adapters. Nothing dangerous about it.
It's not like a regional
What I
adapter at
missed
all.
this last stream. We're in room 8.
We're in room 8. As
Snake
the
is
thumbnail
gone.
would have told you. Yeah.
Snake. Snake! Snake!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boom. $9.99 on Newegg. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. All right, I've got a 2-prong power cable in my hand. I'm pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go, and let's just plug this thing into the monitor. All right, that ought to do it. All right.
All right, let's turn the power on.
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Why not?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer.
You never know until you try.
Pretty optimistic, but like, of course it is. Push the button on the front of the monitor.
Oh, that worked.
With a soft hum, it turned on. Okay. Streams of letters made no sense to Junpei began to scroll across the screen. All right, updating RSF file. Yeah. DFM, can you tell us what this means? Don't actually, it's just jokes. Because computer stuff.
What?
Japes.
He had hoped it would turn on, but it hadn't expected this.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
Clearly, this was a reasonable explanation to Lotus.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
He most certainly had not, but...
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Real
What are
safe
you going to
file.
do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
On my
Lotus?
own.
Lotus pulled over the nearest chair and dropped herself onto it, in front of the keyboard. For a second, she stared at the screen. She kneaded her hands, knuckles popping, and twisted her back left arm, then right.
All right.
Titty hacker.
Let's kick some ass.
Like, that's just an unreal angle.
Well, it's just really great support from the bottom.
Really great
There's
support
actually
from the bottom.
a real wire frame going on.
But you
there.
know what? That that's not the right bra size for it. See this little indentation?
Absolutely.
Though it is
Absolutely.
nice, I don't mind. It's not the you got to get the right support for your bust size, body type, butts, body.
Those
bodies.
nipples should be somewhere completely different.
Yeah,
This was not in the DS version.
Oh, cheers. Lotus smiled to herself, rubbed her hands together in an anticipation. Then, before Junpei had time to blink, she was typing at an incredible speed, the click-clack of her keys running together like a machine gun fire.
Wait, what?
Junpei was, for once, at a loss for words.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Bitch.
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why do all the hackers
Why?
always work for a cybersecurity firm?
Well, why else? Lotus blinked.
Huh? Oh. It was just something.
She stopped typing for a moment. Her face fell.
I see.
This was not an avenue of questioning to be pursued, Junpei realized, and quickly shut his mouth. Lotus' fingers began to move again, and in a few seconds, she was back up to speed. As she typed, more letters and symbols that meant nothing to Junpei began to pour across the screen.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version?
Without looking up or slowing down, she began to explain.
A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
Even as she talked, her fingers never slowed or missed a key. Junpei couldn't help but feel a little
Oh,
odd.
but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you. All right, so you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No? not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Caveman like you.
You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated one?
Hold it.
Hey, Suzushiro! Surprise, motherfuckers! Titty Monster is actually a fucking genius!
We'll wait until she actually does something.
Yeah.
She's just showing off right now.
Right now. And we don't know what, we don't know
Thanks,
what she's
Suzu.
typing. Thank you so much, Suzushiro. Supporting the channel. Oh, big thanks to all our sponsors and supporters out there keeping us doing what we're doing.
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
Lotus continued to type. Junpei scratched his head.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications.
It's getting
we
real
can't
philosophical
imagine that
today.
there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
Junpei didn't say anything.
What can you say?
Not so much because he had no retort. No, her argument just seemed silly, and he was a little surprised to be hearing something like it from someone like her.
Someone with
The
boobs.
brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else. That's just crazy talk.
Did Lotus really think that, he wondered? It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether too much like a bizarre cultish religion.
Cultish.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
Oblivious to Junpei's increasing discomfort, Lotus continued.
Her memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere. Maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Prosopagnosia?
Wait a minute. What?
Thank you, Junpei.
He knew that aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV. He knew what aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV, and blindsight was easy enough to guess. But he'd never heard the words prosopagnosia before.
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
No, I haven't. Lotus spun around in a chair to look at him. Junpei just shrugged and shook his head.
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they
Interesting.
can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between the zoo staff
That's
that
a
works
good,
with them
good
learn to
analogy.
identify
Yeah.
different monkeys eventually.
Yeah.
But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't
even know that kind of thing existed. Junpei did his best to act as though the entire lecture hadn't gone entirely over his head.
What were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not funny.
To adult is to troll Junpei.
Lotus smiled and had something rather masochistic to it.
Looks sadistic to
Lotus-
me.
Yeah.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. It was the
Don't
first thing
take
that
it
came to mind,
seriously.
and I just talked about it to kill time.
If you skip
But
these lines.
I know.
Looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
As she spoke, Lotus raised her right arm high and brought it down on the entry key.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got.
Chunks of text flickered on and off in quick succession. Then, in a line of numbers appeared, blinked, and disappeared. The screen cleared, and all that was left was a word, accepted.
Piece of cake.
Lotus would clearly have patted herself on the back if it would not have been made her look entirely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with 9 squares arranged in a 3x3 pattern.
The screen changed again.
What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Suddenly, Lotus stood up.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Tell him, Junpei.
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well...
He wasn't sure what to say to that. She certainly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably wouldn't have, or would have run completely aground. I shouldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
No more.
Nice. Junpei crossed his arms and stared at the puzzle shown on the screen. All right. Oh.
Oh, it's one of these.
Shit.
These are fun.
So click that, and then what did it do? It changed it.
I think it changes all the adjacent ones. It flips them.
Well, damn it. I might have just ruined it from the very get-go. Let's see. So if I flip this, that'll change all of them.
Oh, man. You're one of those planners. Oh,
fourth touch.
is
There you go.
bad. Fourth touch, bad touch.
Wait. Oh, of course. Oh, no. Bad. And it's gonna be bad. All right.
You just gotta press it.
I solved it.
Did you hear noise just now?
Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking.
Where did it come from?
Like, a bunch of green squares on the screen. Okay, it's over here. Knew
Oh,
it!
Yeah. Look, Jumpy. The lights and lockers are green.
They must have unlocked with a computer puzzle. Oh, look at all these. Yeah, the thing you got from okay, you know the thing you got from Clover. What? Spent so long getting? That's the solution to the puzzle you just solved. Oh, so just
Most people do.
oh, I see. Okay. What? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's funny. Oh, so funny.
This one is small and looks like it goes into some sort of machine.
The other one has the Earth symbol on it. Nice. I think the Earth symbol matches the keyhole in a door to the deck.
Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now.
Right then.
Earth key.
I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket.
Deep in Junpei's pockets.
Now as for the other key. Boop. Nice. All right. Search. What key is this?
From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh,
What is it?
I wonder. Do you think maybe this is the activation key for the thing?
The activation key?
Yes, it has to be. I feel good about this.
I feel like I'm cheating when I use the, even the search. It was at that moment that he heard a voice behind him. It was Clover.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
He put the puzzle aside for a moment and walked over to Clover.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, anything weird?
Huh?
yes.
You mean like everything?
My sister loves these 4-poster beds.
Yeah.
She's a real princess.
Yeah, there's that.
My sister and beds. Sister beds.
I know a lot about her bed.
My sister's bed preferences. No, nothing weird at all.
Why is she asking me this? Junpei wondered. The more he thought about it, however, the more it made sense. Snake had been gone for a long time. Clover was quite attached to her brother. Of course she would be worried about him.
Well, let me think.
He thought back to when he'd gone through the door 5, hoping he might remember something, even a small something that would help her. However...
Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Clover's words were barely audible. She nodded vaguely to Junpei and turned to walk away.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm.
Oh, interesting.
The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Talking about her brother had clearly taken a great deal out of Clover. Junpei nodded.
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Clover only shook her head and walked off down the stairs.
You don't get it. You can never understand.
All right. Panel. This key. The key shape sure makes it seem like it goes into this machine. All right, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor is on now. And it's full of letters.
It's showing some kind of warning.
Power restored to experimental device.
Gammon, thank you. Did someone say Full Metal Alchemist?
Ooh!
Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Uh-oh. That casual. Clover. Okay.
Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat. Okay. What are this?
The levers.
Stand for various equipment. Some of them might be useful. Only thing about this room that's changed is the lever is now down. Not very impressive. Okay. Oh, sorry. Back to our window. Let's see.
It's not short enough.
Junpei! This thing in here is on now.
Yeah, that's because we activated the power on this side. Could you play with it a little?
Well, I mean, okay. Since you asked so nicely, yeah.
This is like, you know, just a little, you know. No, it's fine. Just
What if I fiddle these knobs down here?
yeah. You just give it a try. Just it's fine. Just the tip. Just the tip of it.
I'll turn this dial here and...
Turn.
I don't think it's working. Nothing happened.
Well, maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. This is the monitor. There is a whole set of cables under this table. Science boy is lying on the table. His poor head is full of electrodes. Wash basin, more commonly known as a sink. It's a rack. There's some cables on the top with copper wire. I've got the scribblings from the table already. A drain for water. It hasn't been used in a long time, so it's completely dried up. Short flight of stairs. Oh, maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger.
Roger, will do. Okay.
Hold it. I just thought of something. Why would a laboratory room 8? I mean, I get room 5, first class cabin, and the cabin's the first puzzle.
First class cabin, first puzzle, room 5. Why would the laboratory be room 8? I think for giggles. I believe it's technically called for the giggles.
Also, 8s are lucky.
Thank you, Aiden.
You need luck in the laboratory.
Oh, man, you definitely do. Roll the dice.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to maximum overdrive.
No, that's not how you do it!
Max voltage?
No,
Hey!
you start in slow increments!
Wait, Clover! Oh, shit. Oh,
What? I think,
Does anyone else smell burning?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
The mannequin's head. Science boy.
Science boy!
No, science boy! That sounds like a fire alarm. Oh, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately.
Uh-oh.
Does the door open? I think it opened. Something opened.
Clover fucking killed Science Boy!
Science boy's head is on fire.
Science Boy! No!
Why? God damn it!
Click him again.
Oh, the humanity.
Who the hell is Science Boy? Are you talking about the mannequin?
Look! Yes!
Forget about the mannequin. You need to help Clover now.
But, Eddie, I feel bad for him, but he's already done for. I need to save Clover. Science Boy's head is on fire. I feel bad for him. I need to save Clover. One more time, Science Boy's head
is on fire.
I feel bad for him.
Sorry.
He's already done for. I need to save Clover. Okay. I think the door opened on the other side. Let's just go. Oh, it didn't. Oh! Is that door open?
I think it's on the other side.
Damn. Gate's still shut. Oh, they're both green.
Junpei, the light turned green.
The lock must be open. Can't just leave though. Yeah, it makes sense. We have to save Clover first.
Do it. Junpei, look at the light.
Yes, it's green. Your emergency system has activated and disabled the lock.
Science Boy.
Oh, for fucking murdering our boy.
Arrested for murdering our fucking boy.
God damn it, Science Boy.
Damn it, Science Boy.
You were a good guy. Out BKMN.
Rip Science Boy. The only waiting for us all. 2018. He was roasted.
Boom, roasted.
When you overclock kind of wrong.
I know. This is the thing, honestly. I wonder if these, like, with anybody else, we might not. I'm just thinking, like, is it just because it's a game and we're just supposed to accept, or like without Titty Hacker, we wouldn't have busted in the computer?
No, there's probably something that might have helped.
Well, yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we just didn't look around. It would have been different, and there's no other possible situation. But I wonder what Zero knew. And also, you know, having anybody else in there that wasn't Clover, who just cranks the voltage and lights him on fire, the security system would have been activated, you know?
Well, that part's not true, because it said, like, oh, the security system may be activated or yada, yada, yada,
Yeah.
right on the screen. So you had the hint there. So you'd have to do something to activate the security system, and Clover just did it accidentally. But if you thought the puzzle out and you had to do something, then, like, what activates the security system? Well, fire and voltage and fire, and you could put those together.
To me, that was a warning, not a hint. It's like, if you mess this up, then you're gonna die.
Well, sometimes you just gotta fuck shit up, you know?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. So the good thing I didn't get locked in there. I wouldn't have touched nothing.
City hacker, best hacker. I would have set that bitch
Junpei.
in place.
Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh man, the smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. No, oh god, I just opened. Oh, Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk.
Of course I'm not all right. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead.
Sorry, I was going as fast as I could.
You took into this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire is not going to stay in that room forever. Maybe we should put the fire out? Oh, fuck it.
We're on a boat. Fires on a boat are super dangerous.
I bet, yeah.
Extra special dangerous.
Wow.
Like a fire on a plane. That's why the Samsung Note 8 nixed. Right.
Junpei, Clover. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Junpei, Clover, and Lotus leapt out of the laboratory, slamming the door shut behind them.
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah.
All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily.
First ladder, Chen. Now science, boy. Remember this senseless slaughter. Stop.
God!
So young.
He was so young,
Yeah,
really.
F in chat. Aw, thanks, Zero.
Yeah, we need that F going by in
Get
chat.
that Nyan F
Pay respects
for mannequin.
and belated respects for Ladder Chan.
Science, boy.
Junpei's heart was pounding in his chest and his whole body felt weak. He inhaled gulps of air, and with each one, he could feel his body begin to calm down.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway. Before long, they found a few new doors, but all of them were locked.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
The final
Tap
door.
dancing now?
How about that one? The final door sat in the corner of the hallway.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Junpei grabbed the door handle and was about to pull it when a voice cried out behind him. It was neither Clover nor Lotus, but he recognized it. It was no doubt the boys belonged to.
Jumpy!
We're reunited already.
Everyone else is fucking dead.
Huh?
Spun around. My chair won't let me go any further than this. He spun around. There, at the other end of the hall, Junpei saw human figures running towards him. 3 of them.
June? Santa! 7!
They stopped short in front of Junpei and his companions, gasping for air.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of the small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over, curious to what she'd found.
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
Nice. Pregante. Wait, so
We were just there.
where?
The one with the
Oh, there it is,
quarter
yeah.
circle is the laboratory, yeah.
Yeah.
And the room with all the beds in it is the one with all the beds in it.
So
Yeah.
we just came out here, all the beds. Okay, so let's look at this. I bet she's gonna zoom out or something, but this is the door that we came out of. Door that we went into. Yeah, because there's a little thing, bum, 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 door we came out of, and then a bunch of locked doors. So then they, 5, 3, or sorry, 8, 7, 3.
Nope, you're looking at that wrong.
873. What?
No. See, because the beds are all on the right over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So just a little bit to your left.
Yeah.
8 down,
Oh.
7 down, and 3, I think.
No, because we left that room. Oh no, we didn't.
No.
You're right. You're correct.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Actually, one of those might have been empty. Sorry, one of those was not marked. So there's actually a space in there somewhere. 'Cause
Here.
there were 4
This
doors.
is it.
That's 3. I think that's 3.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
this is what they
7.
went through. I wonder if they just were locked in here waiting for us to finish.
I don't know.
It says C deck.
Huh.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door
Yeah.
7. And
No, they went through. I see.
No, yeah.
And 8.
And then we're
Bam.
8 over there.
Yeah.
door
Yeah.
8. Yep. They both eventually end up at this hallway.
Nice.
In
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
Junpei looked at the map on the ship's interior again.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
He looked more closely. His surprise, excitement gave way to weariness.
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
One by one, the others saw what they had seen.
The door back.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Ace, you fool.
Junpei only had a moment ago, had been ready to open.
Almost forgot. We should keep this.
He pulled the map of the ship's interior off the wall and put it in his pocket and followed the others. Nice. The 6 of them stood in front of the doorway in a semicircle. Santa stepped forward. He took hold of the doors and spoke without looking back at the 5 others.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
They nodded their silent assent. A deep breath. Santa threw open the door.
Beds.
They poured through the doorway and ran into the room. Even without looking around, each of them knew where they were.
I knew it.
They were just where the map had said they would be.
We're back.
God damn
In
it,
the
Zero
hospital
or
room.
Ace.
Where's Ace?
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The
Nice.
6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors.
He looked like anyone might after only just waking up, but it seemed that his brain was working as well as ever. He managed to grasp, summarize, and understand each team's report.
At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Ace shook his head with a rueful smile.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
Aw.
7 smiled.
Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
The
Ain't
key.
that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room.
Oh, interesting. You
Nice.
found the Earth key.
7 tossed something small and metallic towards Junpei.
Oh, they were in an operating room. That's cool.
Nice catch.
Jeez.
He caught it and found the object was a key.
I see. So this is Jupiter.
On it, someone had engraved the symbol very similar to a 4.
Also a 2. Also a 1.
Also 21, which is a 3. He looked over to June, who nodded back. It had to be Jupiter symbol.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too then.
Ooh.
Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
Nice. What?
What?
What kitchen? Whose kitchen?
Yeah.
Where? What? When?
Oh, unless
I might
that
lose
was
it.
earlier.
It's probably better if you hold on to it.
That
That
first
way
split
it
up.
won't be my fault if it gets lost.
I don't have any pockets.
Yeah, on it.
She has the most secure boob hole.
Yeah, right there. Look at that ring. That ring is doing a lot of work.
Oh yeah, a lot of work.
Doing the Lord's work. Because,
I say Satan's.
well, no, it's doing the Lord's work
I
because the
guess so.
devil would break it. You
Found me out.
heathen.
I am the devil.
You are the devil.
I am the devil.
Elevator time, boys. All right, Lotus continues to be a very useful part of the team. And with that, she pressed it into Junpei's hand. He felt slightly less than honored.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
Adamantium ring.
There's
Boom.
the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus.
Where
We have a
was
lot
the
of
kitchen?
options.
I'll keep them safe.
Junpei tucked the new keys into his pocket. June spoke up.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then,
Nice.
next to the stairs,
Wait!
They were the first words anyone heard out of Clover in quite some time. Her face suggested that they weren't going to be very happy words.
What about door 3?
look.
Yeah.
You saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room.
Yeah, I know.
There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
That's not true,
not
Seven.
true,
There is a
'cause
point.
We got keys.
Yeah, every room had a key, yeah.
At least there is for me.
Oh. There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at Seven as hard as she could, just
Also,
the same.
maybe Snake.
Ah, yes.
Who knows?
She looked very much like a frightened puppy. There wasn't a man alive who could have resisted those eyes. Seven looked everywhere in the room except at Clover and muttered and coughed apologies under his breath.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Clover nodded once. The next person to speak was Ace.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest.
1,
I think it's time I
4.
was up and about again.
So that's 5.
We need
so
Santa and us.
Yep. Or just Lotus.
So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
That
Oh,
makes-
12, yeah, that would work too. 7,
Oh.
8, 12.
Me?
Junpei did the calculations quickly in his head. 12, 3. It looked like 7 was doing them too. At last he gave up.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's got to be.
I was wrong.
What?
So I'm going with you, huh?
Oh, yeah. Wait, Santa 3, 8 plus what they had.
Jesus, Clay.
9. Oh, yeah, that'd be 13. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can't go, actually.
No, I can't.
Yes, you are.
Well, if
All
you
No,
right.
no, they.
Let's get moving.
And so it was decided that Clover, Ace, and 7 would discover what lay beyond door 3. Oh, what? This is up. Give me the.
Okay, we're heading out.
Good luck.
Whatever, bro.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
The truth comes out.
No,
7
we were
no-
trying to hide it.
I know. 7 nodded as if this answer made much more sense and pulled the lever on the red. Can we do it without 2?
What do you mean without 2?
Without
yes, I believe
Snake.
we can, yes.
Well, because we got
Okay, we're off.
1, 3. We're only missing 2 and
9. Yeah.
So minus 11 from 45 is 34.
Oh, I think we talked about this, yeah.
We need Ace back. We can do it without 9.
Yeah.
We can do it with every interval of 9. So if we lose 2, we need to lose 7 as well. Then we get 36.
Yep.
Ooh! Quick maths.
I wonder if 7 has realized that.
Oh, hopefully not. He turned out to be a little smarter than we thought. Just a little amnesia.
Amnesiac? Maybe that's why he's so agreeing with this. He's like, yeah, I guess we kind of do gotta find Seven. Or is this a Snake, don't we?
Yeah.
I guess I do need to find Snake real bad.
Or just. Oh yeah, no, 7. Oh yeah. The door opened and Ace and Clover and 7 jumped through it.
8.
After exactly 9 seconds, the door closed noisily.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Everyone except Lotus seemed rather
Well, it
confused.
would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I
Let
agree.
me explain.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Nice.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
This is a pretty good waifu crew.
Yeah, for sure. And we're at the end of the hallway lined by individual hospital rooms.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Junpei pulled out the Jupiter key from his pocket and slid it into the keyhole. He twisted. With a nice sharp click, he felt the door unlock. Junpei sucked in a breath, held it, and opened the door as quietly as he could. Inside was exactly what he expected to see from the map of the ship's interior. They were in a tremendous hall, almost like a ballroom, with a massive central staircase.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
I'll let the game slap him down.
Of course there's a reason.
No, yeah.
Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Yeah.
Huh?
This.
Junpei pulled out 2 things out of his pockets.
The Saturn key card.
Yeah.
And the Earth key?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Why?
Damn it, Santa.
Santa, why? Santa plays, right, Jared? Oof, oof, damn. Yeah, give me oofs going through chat, just for oofs for... After several long moments during which it became apparent that Santa had no idea what the cards meant, June took pity on him.
Don't you remember, Santa? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it.
I think.
So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
Where we'll discover one more lock that they'll come out with in 3.
Right? June smiled, pleased with herself. So did Santa.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Well, nice.
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key.
It's also, Junpei handed the Earth key to Santa. Also, nice little, like, insurance platform that nobody gets left behind. If you would split into 3 and a 1, you can get left.
Oh, yeah. Buddy system.
Yeah. They decided that their initial search should be brief.
We have no idea what's on the other side of these. So don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
Plan decided, the 2 teams split up. Junpei and June headed for the elevators.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card.
Nice.
Boop.
Yeah. The light on the upper left of the corner blinked to life.
Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator?
Probably the triangle button.
There was a single button to the right of the elevator.
Oh, it only has the upside down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
The door slid shut, and they heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down.
Hey, Sony-sung, what up?
Oh, that looks eerie, bro.
It
Scary.
opened. Look, Jumpy.
June's voice was excited, but Junpei could hear a tinge of anxiety.
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Sweet!
He grinned at June and stepped towards the open door. He was about to set foot in when he felt a hand on his arm. Kiss me.
Wait.
Hold me. Cuddle me.
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Junpei was at something of a loss. What could she possibly be so frightened of? June was probably afraid of being locked up and alone with a boy. They could only go down.
What's the difference?
So, we should memes, but we should save.
Yeah, oh god, wait, I can save right here. I haven't saved at all. I should have saved after that room. I didn't have any choices then. This is great. Alright, slot 5. I'm gonna save in slot 5. Yes. Yes. Was also nice, apparently, just keep playing through the game over and over again, so. Think now, Tom. No. Alright, so I'm saved in slot 5. Alright, being locked up and alone with a boy is funny, but they can only go down is actually truly scary. Let's meme and see what happens. After a little thought, Junpei decided that she had to be nervous about being locked up in such a small place alone with a boy.
Well, we will be all alone in here.
Oh, well, we all be all alone.
Oh God,
here.
love me, please love me.
Junpei is such a, like, I don't know, what is his voice? It's just, it's not sarcastic, but it's goofy.
A little mischievous. Goofy, mischievous.
Immature, too.
In a way, it was kind of cute. Very demure, you could say. He thought. Still, even though it wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they weren't going to be pressed up against each other. Or be forced to be, at least. At least they didn't have to be.
This is we didn't have to be.
Oh, man.
Boy thing ever. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
It happens all the time in anime, though, for some reason.
Oh, God, this is awesome.
Junpei is the NyanCave. We are us.
Yeah, we are him. Still, it was making her nervous. Junpei couldn't help it. Think of how innocent she was.
Jumpy?
Innocent.
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Jumpy.
It's not important. Come on, let's go.
He's just
Again,
giggling
he
to
stepped towards
himself.
the elevator. And again, he felt himself restrained.
Restrained.
I said, wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Being alone with you? Probably. Her
Afraid
face just
of
like
what?
opens up.
Well, I've never...
Well, I've never gone down before.
Oh my
You
god.
know?
It's your first time?
Oh no! No! This is so awkward.
Hey, Nard.
Jumpy.
Face bump, Jumpy. Face bump. I love this. She's never been in an elevator with a man alone before? Such a Joey line.
I know.
Even so, she still seemed awfully alarmed.
I might get wet.
Okay, what is I don't know the punchline anymore.
Because it's D deck.
Oh.
When you give her the D, she gets wet.
Oh, I see.
You see,
Oh
'cause
my god.
submerged.
What's Jumpy? Jumpy's gonna have a reaction.
Oh
to this.
god.
What?
They said that would happen in science class. Oh no.
Down there. I get soaking wet.
No, game. You're doing this on purpose now, obviously.
God.
You can't. You can't oversell it like that.
God.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works.
Oh no!
I don't know. I feel. I'm unclean. Clean me.
I didn't expect it to go this far. Usually we go that far. The game doesn't do it.
No, game.
I'm uncomfortable.
Get over here.
I'm uncomfortable.
Over here. Okay. Well, this next line is gonna redeem it. This next line is gonna redeem
they're
it.
going
I've
further.
never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere.
Okay, see, redeeming. We're on the right.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, does it? But,
Thanks, Justin.
God, fuck that! God damn it!
Takakana, shit.
Getting arrested. Thank you, Justin H.
That's true.
Nope, it's not ending. Need an adult.
Hey, Justin H.
Thank God the FBI's here. The FBI loves our story.
Oh God, could you imagine being like in this situation? She's like, oh, God, yeah,
This is definitely some.
Is she coming on to me? I think she's coming on to me.
Definitely some Curb Your Enthusiasm mode.
Don't mind?
No, I prefer it that way personally.
Mind what?
Getting wet.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably. Like it.
We're going away. We're moving away from it, man.
Oh no!
Fuck! God! Fuck!
Can't believe I'm being honest. This is a grow up. That's literally not how it works. It's exactly how it works. Believe me, I'm an expert on these things. Make it stop!
Gosh, Jumpy. You're so brave.
So brave! Oh my god!
Abort! Abort!
I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing. You know?
Any man!
Hey, man,
He's not
give it the
wrong.
opportunity.
What happens, happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you just gotta. That's what a man is supposed to do.
You just gotta, you know what? When the pitch comes at you, you gotta swing for everything. Every ball is, opportunity and preparation. And I am prepared. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that
I'm
May.
prepared. I'm ready.
I didn't know that May from Citrus played Zero State.
Oh my god.
That's what.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
What is happening to this Christian stream?
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire somebody for.
Hey man,
Wow.
it takes a lot of guts to go up to bat, you know?
Yeah, it does. The best opening line in the entire world is hello.
Oh,
you know?
Wow.
Yeah. Once you do that,
Is there a leak in here?
Oh yeah.
Why is it?
So, I'm sorry. Man. I won't just spring that on you. I'll get you in your depends before.
I guess the bottom floor is flooding.
I'm really scared.
Oh no! Don't worry, baby. Junpei's here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
How long is this going on?
No, how long? What, is Junpei the expert here?
I don't know.
Man. Oh, you've never done it.
Someone needs to break it here.
Quit playing it cool, Junpei.
Yes.
Huh.
So, I don't think I'll be able to
no!
watch
Get the fuck out of here!
That's it. I'm flipping everything.
She's in on it too. She's in on it too.
She's in on it too.
She knows what she's doing. Okay, this is clearly not Christian stream anymore. I'm in control. It's just looping. No, she knows. No, she knows.
It's not. Okay. All right. All right.
Angie's dead as Genesis chapter 7:17. Can you do? Here, I'll do it.
You can also check the Discord from GD.
I just got it, man.
No. And I just saw it come up. Jesus, relax. Quit being so touchy. Satan!
Junpei! You're under arrest for soliciting a waifu. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, you sick fucks.
Oh, God, Aiden. Yeah,
Can you check the donation, please?
Shut?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
What?
Because you're like, hey, check GD's message, and it's like,
oh,
just
I'm sorry.
happened.
I thought you could do your job without being reminded. But okay. Okay.
She knows. Over. Wilco.
Yes.
Over.
I'll go to heaven.
Phrasing. Thank you, Aiden. Heaven.
Wow, we got a lot to live up to here. I don't know, like, can you go to purgatory first? Like, let's set the bar there, and if I can bring you all the way to heaven, like, that's fine. But, I mean,
if Jimmy's like, oh, of
Feels
course.
kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out.
Has she died before?
What?
At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Dying?
Justin, thank you. That's what you get for choosing me.
Me.
You had to choose the meme.
Oh, man. Okay.
I have no regrets. I think she knows. I think she knows now. I think we're on the same page.
Nope, I don't think so.
I think we're on the
Justin.
same page. This line is confusing me. I am taken on a ride right now.
I think she's saying that if I drown to death, I'll die. And we're saying, baby.
People who have experienced it, you can't experience death and then talk about it.
She could be a medium.
A spirit medium?
Yeah.
Medium?
Yeah.
Justin, thank you so much. Oh my God.
Possible.
Yes, I've heard that too. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
They go straight to hell.
Yeah, straight to hell.
There's no redemption there.
All girls.
It's
no!
a sharp pain and a slide down.
And all cats are girls, right? And all dogs are boys. So then that means that not all dogs go to heaven. It's all dogs go to hell, all cats go to heaven.
I guess so.
You know?
Straight to hell, though.
What?
Right? Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen
Oh my
to
God!
anyone.
How long? This can't go on this long.
It's gonna keep going.
Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Okay, what is she talking about, Tom? Tell me, because I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. But
water!
She's not wrong.
Water! We all drown. I'm solving these puzzles, man.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not the massive sausage?
It could be the massive chorizo, bro.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't coincide, man. I mean, generally.
Speaking.
Yes, it does.
Oh no! It's her first time. She doesn't know the order of operations. You see? Yeah. Sometimes you get that sneaky finger.
No, she's read a book or two, though.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she's been reading Cosmo.
No.
Every Cosmo says, just try putting a finger up his butt. It's great.
Get out of here.
That's every Cosmo ever.
Eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it. Eventually.
The sneaky fingers.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh, is that so?
I guess I
Then
never...
it's only natural. It's natural for living beings. Perhaps he'd been mistaken all these years. He had misunderstood life so gravely. The thought terrified him. June seemed to be entirely oblivious to Junpei's mounting confusion and terror.
I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then,
Here we go.
I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes.
Whoa, okay, how many rounds are we going for here?
Eventually you have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs.
There we go.
Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out.
I've actually heard the drowning is not a pleasant experience like that at all.
What? I heard it is pleasant.
No, it's awful. Where the water enters your lungs and it's just a terrible burning feeling, yeah. Because you're swallowing water.
Yeah.
Into your lungs.
You mean breathing water?
Breathing water. You're breathing water.
Well, you could all, you know what? Screw you, evolution. I'm just going to drink the whole lake, and that'll be fine.
I guess so, yeah.
Right?
Never thought about it like that. I think drowning is incredibly painful, Liz. That's what I've heard.
I've heard it was so peaceful.
Nope. There's actually a misconception. I can't remember where I heard this, but they used to offer drownings as the gentleman's execution or whatever, because it was like an easier way to go, but it turns out it wasn't. It actually sucks a lot. Yeah.
What a scene. What a scene.
Oh.
Oh. Evil maniacal laughter.
Now I'm afraid to get in that thing with you. Hey, Fluffy Shark. Okay. Oh my God, Zero.
I need a drink. Me too.
Yeah, I need to smoke after that.
My face hurts.
I don't smoke though, so you know. Finally, Junpei understood. He understood what June was trying to say, and why she was so scared.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long.
I mean, you couldn't possibly swallow all of it.
No. She was afraid that the only elevator button pointed down meant, of course, the elevator couldn't go to any higher floor than they were on. As he thought about it, Junpei realized he hadn't seen elevators on the A or B decks near the central staircase, all of which meant that the elevator could only convey them down to the lower decks.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside.
Junpei jerked his head towards the interior of the elevator.
It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
She looked around the elevator, slightly embarrassed.
Well, let's test it.
Oh God, with my life.
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C.
Ah, ha, ha.
All right.
E floor, knew
E.
it. What? He pushed the E button and jumped out of the elevator. The door slid shut, and they heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down.
What a cool elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again.
A few moments later, the elevator returned. Oh yeah, look at E deck and D deck.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen.
Nice.
See?
Junpei couldn't resist puffing out his chest just a little bit. See? We are good. June, however, still looked confused.
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E-deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured.
Junpei's
Here,
room.
let me show you.
He pulled out his notebook and pen and sketched out a rough illustration. I don't. Oh, that sounds.
He does have the time
So is that
and
why
the
the ship
crayons
hasn't sunk?
to
The
explain
shape
what's
of
going
the
on here.
inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, didn't work out for the Titanic. Junpei continued talking as he closed the notebook and slipped it back into his pocket.
So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
I don't think that's smart. Take her
He
with
gave
you.
June's shoulders a reassuring squeeze, then hopped onto the elevator. They should remake the Titanic.
The ship itself? Or the movie?
Oh, no, the ship itself.
Oh.
And make it like a vanity fun times cruise liner, you know? Just normal cruise liner, but it would be looking like the Titanic.
Still never made anything as big?
No,
it's
they
quite
made
small.
many. It's quite small in comparison. You can do.
Okay.
No, that's what I mean. Is like make it as like a, you know, a fun little getaway thing for small amounts of people. It could hold like 3,000 people
Well,
at
they
a
are
time.
remaking it.
What? What?
Went so well the first time.
Yeah.
Cruise liners are much bigger than the Titanic.
Oh, much bigger now. But I mean, it wouldn't be fun to like, I don't know, have like a masquerade cruise, hang out on old stuff.
A little station where you can take off all your clothes and have someone draw you naked.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
And then like you can go on the captain's seat and you can just crank it to full speed.
Yeah. Plow into icebergs, and but make it an icebreaker this time. And then it's like, ba-boom, ain't going down this time.
Titanic 2, Revenge of Titanic.
You push the E button.
Like a little disrespectful to the dead, kind of.
What? No, not even a little bit.
No.
Well, if you made, I guess if you. Well, first of all, nobody on the actual Titanic was drawn like a French girl, and secondly, making it into a proper, icebreaker might be a little
Titanic 2 is a planned ocean liner intended to be a modern-day replica of the Olympic-class RMS Titanic.
Well, I guess
The new ship is
I'm a
planned to have,
genius.
gross tonnage. Interesting.
Okay, cool. We pressed the E button, and the door began to close. June looked
Postponed?
worried.
2018.
Her eyes darted back and forth as if she was trying to make a decision when suddenly...
I'm coming with you.
Make it an icebreaker named the Titanic's Revenge.
Titanic 2.
Jack lived.
Jack lives matter. At the last possible moment, June dashed forward, turning sideways just in time to slip through the gap between the closing doors.
Thank you, best.
Oh, fall into us. Junpei jammed his finger against the open button.
Hey.
But it was too late. Pitch black.
Oh, crap. It closed.
The door had shut. He and June were in the elevator and was headed down to E-deck. He was so surprised by June that he didn't even have time to think about what awaited them on E-deck.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
And when
Take this.
yeah.
She handed us a sword and stepped out of the elevator.
Hey, Pac-Man. The elevator stopped and the door slid open. Okay. They tentatively stepped out and looked around.
It looks normal.
No fish going about the fishy business or jellyfish floating lazily through the water. There was, however, a blowfish. Or at least something that looked very much like one. June's cheeks were puffed out and her mouth a tiny, intense frown.
Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded.
That's
Come on, just look around.
So
There's no water
cute. June looked around nervously, then exhaled.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We die. Junpei thought about this for a moment.
Well, we'd probably get really wet up there.
Ayo.
Stop.
Huh?
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Well, we gotta check real quick because if there's a button to get ourselves
Okay,
back up.
good idea.
Now then.
Junpei glanced around the room they'd found themselves in. Alright, the first thing he noticed was a set of thick iron bars. They ran the length of the room, separating the left elevator from the right one.
Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Which means we need the code for the other side.
Right.
The other side. Cool, okay.
Then maybe...
In the corner of the room that housed the elevators, Junpei found an opening.
Well,
He walked up to it and stuck his head through the corner.
it looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Ooh,
Something's written on the door at the end.
What?
Wait, is that...
Let's check.
It's not a 9, it's a 6, Junpei. Jesus.
Junpei and June set off down the hallway at a brisk clip. Somewhere between a run and a jog. Before long, they found themselves in front of the door. Or it was a number written in bright red paint. 6.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door!
And indeed, there was a red bolted to the wall. Oh. Right next to the door.
But we can't do anything with only the 2 of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Junpei and June turned around and headed back to C-Deck.
Wait, so what's this?
On their way back, Junpei noticed a map on the wall.
Is this the map for E-Deck? I should take it with me.
Nice.
So we found door 3, 4, 5,
so you guys found
6,
door 1.
7, 8.
Yeah, we're missing 9. We're missing 1.
9
and we're missing 2.
9, 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 0.
Yeah. Huh. So you guys found door 1. Oh! 9, 2. Nice. So, they met back up with Santa and Lotus, who had explained what they'd found. Apparently, there was another numbered door on A deck, just like the one on E deck, beyond the door the Earth key opened. According to Santa and Lotus, there was a 1 on the door.
So now we've located 2 new doors: the 6 door and the 1 door.
Nice.
It is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Lotus was quiet for a moment, lost in thought.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking.
Mm-hmm,
That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
Yeah. Wait, she's 8, he's 3, we're 5, she's 6, that's 22. Together we can only open 4, like door 4.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
And that thought made them all go quiet for a moment. June bit her lip while Lotus sighed softly to herself, and Santa cracked a stiff neck and stared off into the distance at nothing.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
June looked up at Junpei with large pleading
right.
eyes.
Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh?
Harem!
You guys leaving me behind?
Yeah, 8 plus 6 plus 5 is 19.
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Lotus's words were all the impetus they needed.
Santa's all scared, being
Back to the
lonesome.
I know. Back to the large
such a
hospital
big tough
room they were
guy.
in. Oh, yeah, big tough guy. We should though. Hey, squid gelatanos.
Amy, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, Amy McIntyre.
We're doing this thing.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3:30 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
6:30
Zero
p.m. EST.
But we're also live streaming every single day, twice a day, 12:30 and 3:30. Check it out, except for Monday mornings. We sleep in. The moment they stepped inside, a tremendous voice echoed across the room.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
It was 7.
7?
I was hoping you were dead. And Snake?
Ace was right behind him, and Clover was behind Ace, although she seemed to be hanging back.
What's wrong?
It looked as though there was something strange about them. 7 had the look of a man who'd seen a ghost. Ace was just as pale, and Clover looked as though she was only moments from passing out entirely. For a long moment, they simply stood there looking at one another. Junpei looked around nervously, waiting for someone else to speak. No one did. He looked at 7.
What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that?
Well, one that wants to know what happened.
Yeah. 7 was trying hard to be angry, but something had shaken him hard. His shoulders were trembling, his voice was strained.
Snake is...
7 couldn't finish. He just looked away, his face twisted by Junpei wasn't sure what. Instead, Ace spoke. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and spoke.
Snake is dead. He died just as the 9th man did.
What? So he went in? On his own? Holy... So that means he fucking exploded.
Yeah. Also, how... Two people would have had to have conspired against him to put him in there. You need 3 or it wouldn't open. So what's 2? You get to 3, which would be 12, which would be Lotus and...
Why is it always Lotus?
No, well, Lotus, Snake, and Santa. No, that'd be 13. Sorry, no. Oh, no, it couldn't be. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be Lotus.
12. He's 2, so we just need 10. So, it could be 7 in Santa.
7 in Santa. We weren't involved. We know that much. And we couldn't be. We actually couldn't be involved. Could be June and Clover. Wouldn't be.
Would not. You gotta basically exclude Clover.
And not. So it has to. So it has to be 7.
Yeah.
And Santa.
This conversation's probably going to ensue after.
Yeah.
this,
Yeah. I know. It is. I just like to. It was as if all the air had been suddenly sucked out of the room. Junpei felt his heart beat quicken, and he realized he was having trouble breathing. I wonder if we had gone.
God damn it, Bill. Snake.
Oh man, 7 in Santa, Ace and Lotus. 9, 10, 11. No, it couldn't have been Ace and Lotus. But 7 in Santa would work. Oh, thank you very much, Colonel Campbell. Appreciate it.
7 in Santa would work.
That's it.
Ace is safe. Well, actually, there could be 4 combinations. There could be 3 of them. Anyways.
Oh, there could be 4 of them involved. That's a true one.
Wait. When we got here, we were with Snake. When did Snake disappear? Is when we all...
when we all dispersed.
When we all dispersed. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Junpei felt his heart beat quick. And sorry, that's what I was going to say. If we went to 3 right away, we had the option to push for it. What would have happened? Interesting. He realized he was having trouble breathing. He could feel cold sweat beating on his forehead and neck. June, Santa, and Lotus looked the way he felt. All 3 were frozen in place, their faces white.
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
They nodded to one another and headed for the numbered door 3.
Wait! Not that way.
What? Why not?
Yeah, he's right.
They stopped short and turned back to look at 7. He was pointing at the door with no number.
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. The left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go.
Their new destination cleared, Junpei and his companions headed for the door with no number. Once in the hallway, it was easy to spot the metal door on the left wall.
This wasn't open when we passed here before.
But now, just as 7 had said, there was a broom stuck between the door frame, keeping it open.
Let's keep going.
They took it, they looked at it for a moment, and then stepped inside.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Lotus wrinkled her nose and covered her mouth in disgust. Even Santa pinched his nose shut.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
It was just as bad as they'd said, perhaps worse. A hideous smell filled the air, so thick they could almost taste it. It was sour and smelled of fish feces and burnt meat.
Oh, God.
It worked its way through Junpei's nose and down his throat and pounded against the entrance to his stomach. He put his hand over his mouth and struggled to keep what little was in his stomach where it belonged.
Where is he? Where's Snake?
They didn't have to wonder where the body was.
There.
There was blood everywhere. A few arms of splatters reached towards them as they walked through the door. All Lee 11037. All one had to do was follow the many radial arms to their source. The body itself was hidden behind a divider.
You should stay here.
But...
Please, just do me a favor, okay? all right?
He didn't even give a chance to say no. He put his hand on the shoulder as if to shove her into the ground like a tent pole, turned and walked towards the end of the divider.
I'm going in.
Felt like it took an entirety for him to get there. Santa and Lotus followed, timid and nervous as a pair of children. Eventually, they reached the divider. They looked at one another and nodded slowly. Junpei put his hands on the divider and peered around the corner. For a moment, he forgot to breathe. He felt his heart collapse in his chest like an empty cigarette carton, and time froze. He knew in that instant that he would take the image before him to the grave. What was left of the body sat in a sea of blood. Chunks of flesh torn from the body sat in the blood like tiny islands in a great red sea. A vast ragged hole had been torn in the torso, and what remained of his intestines spilled out like fresh spaghetti. Smaller chunks of meat had splattered against the wall and become stuck there as they dried. Globules of yellowish fat and left trails like tiny slugs. Gravity pulled them down the wall, even as they dried to it.
Just like Ace said.
I don't think there was any fat on the guy.
Santa's voice was strained. Junpei suspected he was holding down some vomit of his own.
Just like the ninth man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
It looked as though the explosion had been quite powerful.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
Oh.
It's definitely an open fracture.
His legs were both bent in an odd, unnatural way, and his left arm had split open, exposing the painfully white bone of his ulna. His bracelet lay next to him. It seemed to have hit the wall hard enough to have shattered the display, which lay on the ground in pieces.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
Half his head had simply collapsed. The blood coating almost made it look like the raw pizza dough covered in tomato sauce. His clothes, too, were covered in blood. The burgundy tie, the white shirt, the jacket with the yellow piping, and the gray slacks.
But the clothes are...
They were all familiar to Junpei.
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Lotus's voice was unnaturally deep and strained, and Junpei heard a catch in her throat. The squeal of terror, tortured metal made Junpei's teeth curl. It sounded like the noise a ghost would make. No matter how many times he heard it, he never got used to it. Every time it put him on edge. It didn't help that there was a girl nearby who looked far more like a ghost than a living human should. It was Clover. She sat on the edge of the bed, her head drooping listlessly onto her chest. Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Aside from the rise and the fall of her chest, she didn't move. Junpei felt as if
little hands.
Even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was.
Seven lowered his voice, likely in an effort to keep Clover from hearing what he had to say. There were 4 people in this room with Junpei and Seven. There were 4 people in the room with Junpei and Seven. Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each of them in turn and continued.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3.
Oh, this is so sad. Especially because he talked about how formidable he was.
Mm-hmm.
And if that was just a front.
Then they shoved him into it and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Junpei crossed his arms and grunted.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Who did we run into? We ran to Ace, we ran to Clover, we ran into Lotus, I think.
Well...
Because we went everywhere, and June was with us.
Yeah.
So actually...
we definitely ran into
that only leaves...
Santa and 7.
Yeah, Santa and 7.
Which...
would make sense. Because I don't think we saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
We did see Santa. He was in this room.
Santa was in this.
Oh,
yeah,
Santa
he
was
in this
waiting
room,
in this room.
looking at the 3-door actually.
And we talked to him. That's right.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Stephen Links. No, this is not the Danganronpa the kid's talking about. This is the before. This is Spike Chunsoft's game. Wait, it was before Danganronpa, right?
What?
Zero Escape?
Maybe. I'm not sure exactly the timeline.
Same company though.
Spike
You can tell.
Chunsoft. Good people.
Amazing. We're actually gonna be doing their.
Ooh, yeah. Countdown GDC conference. It's gonna be a live stream.
Yeah.
March 23rd. We're gonna be watching that together.
We'll make
4 new games announced.
Yeah, 4 new games.
4 new games. Hashtag Zero Escape. Hashtag Danganronpa.
Yeah, let's make it happen. All right. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? June seems shocked.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, 7? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question.
Junpei hadn't really considered that.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Junpei. Was Zero still on the ship with them?
I'm gonna say yes, personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna save.
Not that it matters.
Not that it matters.
But wait, couldn't it also have been possible for 3 people to conspire against Snake and then just push him in without him having to authenticate? Because anyone who enters the room...
Oh, anybody could have... Yeah, they all could have beeped in, adding up to 3, and then pushed in Snake. Oh, no, because your thing would only go off...
Once you cross the threshold.
Yeah, once you cross... And only if you beep in. I think...
No, you can't bring people in.
You can't bring people in, but we haven't actually addressed that loophole, I don't think, specifically. About going in without beeping your bracelet in first.
No, they did. They did. They said that when you do the thing, you open the door, anyone who crosses the threshold, their beepers are activated.
Oh, okay.
The beeper's activated by crossing the threshold.
So
they will only deactivate at the dead, and only those who authenticated will be able to deactivate at the dead.
Yeah, so 3 people could have conspired to kill him without him beeping in. Interesting. It just opens up even more room. So save slot 6.
Which could be Ace, Santa, and Lotus.
Yeah. No. Lotus, Santa. Yeah. That's correct.
Because those are the 3 people we also, I don't think,
we saw Ace.
Yeah.
We saw Ace? Oh, right. Yeah.
He was in the rooms.
I'm going to say yes. Of course he was. That was obvious.
But I don't...
Zero was somewhere on the ship, but Junpei had no idea where. Junpei mumbled to himself, lost in thought.
Where could Zero be hiding?
Mastermind. Suddenly, everyone went very quiet. The silence was cold and clammy. Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around his throat. Again, he heard the ghosting moaning noises. And moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared. It was Clover. She looked at the floor as she spoke, and her voice was a cold monotone.
I think Zero is one of us.
I like the sound effect. Ta-dum.
Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath. One of those faces was the faces of their jailer. But who? Was he one of them?
That's possible. Who's the mastermind?
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
I'm doing all that work that Papa Ace went to.
Oh. What do you see?
Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets.
He held out his left arm.
Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Huh. You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
Junpei let the question hang in the air and looked at the others. It was Santa who answered.
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
Not mutually exclusive statements.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well.
Good choice of words there, Junpei. I agree.
At least they do if Zero is one of us.
No one spoke. Their faces were grim, but Junpei wasn't sure if they believed him or not. Finally, Lotus spoke up.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because...
He's fucking crazy.
Junpei choked. He hadn't thought of that. And, to be honest with himself, he had no idea.
I need to kill Lotus. She's too smart.
Yeah. Lotus sighed.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
Junpei was painfully aware of their eyes on him and their disapproval. He tried to find something else, anything else to look at.
Boobs.
Then, in that horrible silence,
Three.
they heard a bell begin to ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
No more splitting up.
You have to trust me that we need to trust each other. But I don't trust you.
I don't trust like that.
Junpei couldn't bring himself to respond.
I don't trust like that.
He swallowed the words he had to say inside. Seven and Clover remain similarly silent. Their eyes are looking at something somewhere else, very far away.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving. They all knew where they were going.
Our next destination is Mercury.
There were no keys in the 3-door,
Maybe
right?
you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here
Nice.
it is.
All right.
Oh, baby, the elevator, Chan, is where we started. Yep.
June.
All right, it's that bolted up. It's that bolted to the wall and near the stairs and led to the. I just want to see like if we get to a nice little door screen. Led to the casino and to the kitchen between the two elevators.
The Mercury
Boom.
card reader.
How can I ever
We're
use the word
using the
trusty on
card
thing that
7
I don't
gave
trust
us,
like
right?
that clip? So good. Was that an Eric Andre meme? Yeah, it was. Shows rude. I don't trust like that. Nuh-uh.
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
Okay.
I think 7 said
Oh,
something.
there was
like
a key.
that.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
the Mercury key.
Anyway, let's see what happens.
Okay, Junpei slid the card through the card reader. The light on the reader turned green and made a tiny electronic noise.
I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Yeah, why?
Well,
Oh.
I'm happy we were put together.
Oh, wow. Look
Oh,
at that.
I don't trust like that. I don't trust like that. You were, oh, I'm so scared now. We were alone in an elevator together. You didn't make a single move. I had a giant package for you.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Boom, boom.
Oh, here it is.
What's at the bottom of the elevator?
The elevator.
What's in there? I don't know. We're gonna find out tomorrow. Right, what day is today? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, we got
one more day.
one more day.
And the start of Ace Attorney
I know.
at 12:30.
All right, I'm saving on slot 7. Yes, finished saving on 7. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right, 99 is fucking dead. All right, one more day, 3:30. If you are new to the channel, what's up? Welcome. My name is Tom. This guy's Clay. We're the NyanCave. Right now, we're playing 999 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3:30 p.m. So tomorrow we're back at it, and as Clay said, 12:30 tomorrow we're starting Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. We're continuing to sprinkle that in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 12:30. We also got fun times happening on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Mario Kart. We got memes and happiness happening. We've also got Mario Party with a guest, secret guest.
Oh, I don't know if it'll be Mario Party.
A game with a guest.
Yeah, who knows?
A game with a guest, maybe. Sunday's gonna be fun, and there's gonna be betting and stuff.
Fun.
Fun.
Hey!
I'm gonna throw those up on the board. Do you want to throw those up on the board?
Doing here?
I'll throw them. You throw them. I'll throw them. You throw them. Oh, Clay's throwing them. He's getting silly with it. Boom. And thank you to everybody that does support the channel through donations, through sponsorships. It's how you're the reason that we're able to keep doing this. So thank you. And if you are a sponsor of the channel, thank you. And if you want to become a sponsor of the channel, links are down below. Links are beside our subscribe button. We're part of the sponsorship beta that's going on YouTube. So there's buttons that should be also within the chat and on our YouTube page and things like this. It's a $5 donation a month, $4.99, depending on where you live. And it helps our channel do this thing. And you get access to custom emojis and our sponsor Discord server, our sponsor chat in our Discord server, where we hang out, we play games, we do all sorts of fun things. Loving Clay hair. I know, Valentina. Clay got a haircut from Bill the Barber at Barber & Co.
In the
Nice guy.
financial district.
In the financial district of Vancouver. If you find yourself in Vancouver and you want to get your hair cut, make sure to check out Bill at Barber & Co. in the financial district.
Also check out his metal band. I can't remember the name.
Bright on. What's the name?
Slash.
I believe.
What? Beatbox?
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box.
Metal band that Bill the barber is from. £2, like 50 Canadian dollars, I think. I should get on. I think so. It's about $50. You gotta get to 10 months of sponsorship with £2 Bucket list, get a command that says, I'm on sponsoring. It's a pretty good one. That's pretty you, Zero. It's pretty you. Okay, with the sweet hairstyle. What's a sponsor? It's like a sponsor, but with spoons. Oh, man. Should we start like a subscription spoon service where you can sponsor the channel and you are buying a spoon every month for like $5? I think it's great. I think it's a great idea.
Ours become spoons. Spoonsers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We eat our waffles with spoons.
Unsub sponsor. Whoop. I can't remember the name. Is the best band name? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember the name. Is the best band name? Oh, who plays that? I can't remember the name. Son of a. That is a good one though. Spoonsers. That's not the kind of spooning I normally pay for. Oh man.
Oh, you know Dorothy too.
You know Dorothy too.
It's expensive.
Oh, there's an SMH point unsponsor, and it will say who's unsponsored. Did you just set that up, or has that been living for a while?
I just made that now.
Just made that now. That's great. Well, Zero. There you go. There you go. That's pretty
Why
great.
is everyone unsponsoring?
I know. Everyone just came back at sponsors at the beginning of 999. Now they're all leaving again.
What?
Sad.
And no one
Quality.
sponsored?
Cool.
No one came?
No one came.
No one came?
Not even June. She was on her way to heaven and just couldn't. You know?
I guess she was too wet.
All right. No, Mom, don't unsponsor. You can't. I need that gnocchi. I need the lasagna. I need a spaghetti. Oh, and some salads.
Yep,
some
March
nice
23rd, we're
salads.
going to have an event up as well for the Spike Chunsoft event.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
have it up?
No, we're going to.
We're going to have it up.
Very soon, because we're going to start talking about that. We're gonna host that live stream and just have fun together as we all get hyped for new upcoming games.
God.
Hashtag Zeroscape. Hashtag Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Could it mean something? I don't know. What if it's a Danganronpa mobile game? Will we play that? We'll play that.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll spend all the money on the gachas.
Oh,
Look at all
God.
the wives.
Man. I wonder if it was like...
March 23rd.
What do they call it? Not salmon mode in the third one. It was just after... What was the V3's post-game called?
Salmon Run. Oh.
No, the dungeon one.
The dungeon one. Salmon Run was 2, wasn't it?
No.
Or no.
Anyways.
If it was like that and it was a dungeon crawler, that's a lot of fun. That would absorb...
It's possible. Well, they had elements of that built into it. But anyways, that's a topic for a different day.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Spike Chunsoft things. Be cool.
Well, there we go. All right, everybody. Till we see you tomorrow at noon 30 for our amazing...
Talent development plan. That's what it was.
Talent
Thank
development
you,
plan. That's the one. Cool. Bye.
Bye.